From finding your dream home to building a legacy for your family, the Homeowner Show has been your trusted guide.
How sure are you what you're getting is the right land? And it has to do with searches, land commission, checking social planning authority, checking everything to make sure that what you are buying is not a problem or a challenge-prone transaction.
The stress of even not owning a house and constantly coughing up to rent is a big issue.
Join me, Hannah Atiasi, and my distinguished panelists as we delve into exciting conversations. Season 3 of the Homeowner Show, every Saturday at 6 p.m., only on Metro TV. Don't just own a house, build a legacy for your family.
It's me, Azar.
Yeah, me now they see. Hey, you look fresh. Oh.
Hey.
With your label today, me.
Wait till you see what's inside me.
Azar, freshly made inside and out for greater coverage and colors that last longer and beautify your walls, spaces and places. Azar, no size. Go ahead. Buy now. Azar, #1 from Azar Group since 1921.
Are you looking for a property to buy? And I'm talking about an affordable home. Well, you can contact Ewells Realty and Consultancy. They have various options for affordable housing starting at 397,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, you heard me right, 397,000 Ghana cedis for rent to own or to own outright. So please make sure you reach out to Ewells Realty and Consultancy. Their number is 050-158-0464. Or you can always send them an email, info@ewellsconsult.com, or go to their website, browse around, and go ahead and look at the affordable housing options they have, www.ewellsconsult.com. And if you are planning a birthday party, a surprise party, weddings, christenings, any special occasion, please make sure you contact Sophie's Food Bank. They got you covered. They cook delicious, I mean delicious, scrumptious, tasty meals, finger foods, international foods, continental, local dishes. Please call them at 0205-793-951. And make sure you join the Homeowner Show every Saturday on Metro TV at 6 p.m. prompt, because we will bring you all the exciting and educative conversations from the building and construction industry in Ghana and beyond. To sponsor or partner with the Homeowner Show, please call or text 0243-272753. And then make sure you also like, comment, and share the program to others. So if you're tuned in right now, please make sure you share at Metro TV Ghana or Homeowners TV GH. Now, I'm going to be having a discussion with two powerhouses, but if you have any questions, any input, we want you to participate and be part of the conversation. So make sure you send your questions to this WhatsApp number, 0243-272753. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for, I'm going to introduce my wonderful guests. And To my immediate left, we have Surveyor Abba Amwa. She is the CEO of BDZ Properties. She's also the co-founder of the Accra School of Real Estate and also one of the faculty members. Abba, you're welcome.
Thank you, Hannah. Glad to be back on your set again.
Thank you. It's good to see you again. You're welcome. And to my far left, we have Mr. Maurice Awad. He is an entrepreneur and the CEO of IV Properties. He's also one of the faculty members of the Accra School of Real Estate. Maurice, good to see you.
Likewise. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Likewise.
So, the thing is, you are both part of the Accra School of Real Estate, and I understand there was a launch this weekend. Tell us about the launch. How was it, and what was it about?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, there were a lot of industry leaders, and it was graced, of course, by some of the students from the first cohort, and it was fantastic. It was an amazing event. You know, Accra School of Real Estate started as master classes, right? And you know, with time, anytime we ended one master class, there was a quest for more.
Wow.
People said this is valuable information, but one day is not enough to learn all there is to know about real estate in Ghana. And so we decided, you know, to stretch it a little bit, give it more time, include more courses, you know, aligned to the Real Estate Agency Act. And so that is how we launched the Accra School of Real Estate.
Wow. So when did these master classes start, or the workshops that you had initially?
So it started way back in 2020. That is when it started. And then 6 years down the line, it's a premier institution for training real estate professionals in the industry.
Wow. So how many students would you say you've trained so far?
Oh, so since our inception in 2020, we've trained about 390 students.
Wow.
Yeah.
Over
390.
3. Well done.
Yeah,
Well done.
yeah,
That is
thank you.
incredible.
Yeah, and they are positioned at various places. During our launch, most of them came, and there was a video. They were giving their testimonials on how the school has helped them, has impacted their career, you know, and has contributed to where they are currently. And so it felt good. I think
Wow.
it's a good thing.
That's fantastic. Well done. And Maurice, you were at the launch, I imagine, and what was your take on the launch?
It was amazing. The energy in the room alone was indicative of the fact that you have a lot of young people who generally wanted to make something of themselves, and I think the best way to put it is self-actualization at this point, and that's what I did see. So they came here and they came to the launch to grasp as much information of the school, and they wanted to see where this could take them. So we're very glad that we were in the position to provide that information and help guide them to the next step of their careers.
Fantastic. So Maurice, tell us a little bit about your background. You're one of the faculty members, so give us a little snapshot of your background and what students can expect to hear in your lectures.
So my background I've been in real estate for the past 14 years. Prior to that, I pivoted in media too as well. But with real estate, it started off in terms of home finishing. So I used to help a lot of developers finish their properties, architects to come up with designs, and I'm very particular about design ethos when it comes to property. So the little minute details that made a huge impact on the property valuations. And I remember there's one time that a property that we finished in East Airport, and I always tell this story because that essentially was the aha moment in my life. We finished a property in East Airport, and I had a few friends coming to Ghana at the time, and they said, oh, they wanted a place to stay for the holidays that they were in. I said, let me go and check a hotel. Check the hotel. Long story short, the hotel price point was astronomical, right? So I said, okay, let me speak to the property owner. Boss man, can I use your place that I just finished for this place? He was like, oh, but basically it was a very weird concept because he never understood that happening. He said, oh, my place isn't a B&B, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, it's convinced him, but we're 14 years down the line, 35,000 bookings after God is my kind.
Wow, 35,000 bookings. And so these were
Short term,
stay,
short term, medium stays.
So somebody who has no concept, no idea, what is short stay, and give us a little more information.
Okay, so in terms of, the best way to explain is we do service accommodations for tenants that essentially come to Ghana, and we create, basically we use assets that's already on the ground, i.e. properties, apartments, townhouses, whichever, to be able to create a stay for them, i.e. that's like a pseudo hotel system, and it's essentially been working for us. So it's minimum stays of 1 night, 2 nights, and it's something that we take great pride, because it's about, I always say this, I wouldn't put anybody in a property I would have stayed myself.
Wow. Well, so that means that anybody who owns a house and has some spare rooms can rent it out short term.
You can use it to generate revenue. It's because that's ideally how we started, is because you have a lot of inventory on the market right now, which is currently being underutilized. So I don't see why you can't just essentially rent out your place and make a bit of change from it.
And so will you be teaching this at the school? I mean, this sounds like people would want to have more information on how they can essentially use their property to generate income.
Exactly. So utilize your current asset to generate revenue. It's something that I will show them every little minute details in terms of the technology that they require, the screening because obviously you need to protect your assets too as well. So I can show you how the due diligence needs to be put in place to make sure that you don't just take any booking. Not all money is good money too as well. I've had very, very bad experiences in the past with that too as well.
Wow, fantastic. All right, folks, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking to Surveyor Abba Amwa. She's going to give us a little information about her background and what you can expect from her in her lectures. We'll be right back.
Hey buddy, it's me Azar.
Yeah, me now they see. Hey, you look fresh. Oh.
Hey.
With your label today. Me.
Wait till you see what's inside me.
Azar, freshly made inside and out, for greater coverage and colors that last longer and beautify your walls, spaces and places. Azar, no size. Go ahead. Buy now. Azar, #1 from Azar Group since 1921.
From finding your dream home to building a legacy for your family, the Homeowner Show has been your trusted guide.
How sure are you what you're getting is the right land? And it has to do with searches, land commission, checking social planning authority, checking everything to make sure that what you are buying is not a problem or a challenge prone transaction.
The stress of even not owning a house and constantly coughing up to rent is a big issue.
Join me, Hannah Atiasi, and my distinguished panelists as we delve into exciting conversations. Season 3 of the Homeowner Show, every Saturday at 6 p.m., only on Metro TV. Don't just own a house, build a legacy for your family. welcome back to the Homeowner Show. I've been having a wonderful time with two of my guests today, Surveyor Abba Amoah and Mr. Maurice Awad. So, Abba, tell us a little bit about your background and
Right.
then what we can expect to hear in your lectures.
So I'm a valuation and estate surveyor by training. Usually when people hear I'm a surveyor, they're like, oh, I have this land, I want you to come and measure, but that is not the kind of surveyor I am. I always, seize the opportunity to educate people. There are three kinds of surveyors. There's a quantity surveyor, there's the land surveyor, and then there's a valuation and estate surveyor, of which I am one. So what we do as valuers or valuation and estate surveyors are to provide an independent assessment of the market value of a property, right? And so that is my background, and that is what I'm bringing on board. So I will be having, aside other courses that I'll be teaching the principles of valuation. As real estate brokers, most of the time, property owners see you and they're like, oh, I want you to be a listing agent, but how much do you think that I should, sell my property for, even though you are not a certified valuation and estate surveyor? That should be the work of a valuer or valuation and estate surveyor. But by virtue of what, agents do, they get this a lot. And so there's something we call the broker price opinion. I don't want to go too much into detail. They should come to the class.
Come to the class, guys.
And I'm going to take them through how, to be able to assess, aside other courses that, I'll be teaching, such as professional ethics and code of conduct. I'll also be teaching facilities management and other courses. Yes.
So if someone wants to become a professional real estate agent, real estate broker, real estate consultant, we have the different terminologies now. Is this a school that they should attend?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I said in the beginning that we have been accredited by the Real Estate Agency Council to provide training for real estate professionals. So now, before, gone are the days when anybody could get up and say, I'm an agent, just sit under a tree, and lead people to properties. And so now, before you become a certified real estate broker or agent, you should have gone through training of some sort. You should have taken exams organized by REAC. And then when you pass, you get a license. And so we have been accredited by the Real Estate Agency Council to provide this kind of training for people who are looking to be brokers or agents. But that's not all. People who are looking to gain knowledge in the real estate space can also attend the school, because we teach other courses, comprehensive courses. Again, like I said, facilities management. We teach about real estate investment. We teach about construction management. We teach about even interior decor,
wow.
And all of that. So if you want to, you're a real estate enthusiast. And Maurice is also a facilitator, and he's going to teach us, Airbnb and all of that.
Wow.
So it is important. If you're a real estate enthusiast, you want to know more, get educated, gain knowledge about the real estate space in Ghana, Accra School of Real Estate is the place for you.
Okay, so just so that our viewers understand, so the Accra School of Real Estate is an appointed institution.
It is.
Under the Ministry of Works and Housing, the Real Estate Agency Council, to be able to certify real estate brokers and real estate agents so that they can apply for their license.
Yes.
That's right.
And become licensed professionals.
Yes.
That's right.
So you're offering core requirements under the Real Estate Agency Council, and
That's
then you
right.
offer a comprehensive package.
That's right.
So
That's right.
how long is the course for the core requirements to get the license?
Okay, so to get the license, you would want to go through the core training, and the courses that you will take for that is basic real estate law, that is one, principles of agency, principles of valuation, economics, and other courses. And so that takes a period of 3 weeks.
And how much is the basic course for the 3 weeks?
It's 3,000
3,000 cedis. Oh,
Yes,
that's very
only.
good. Only. Wow, fantastic.
For all the information you'll be getting,
Yeah.
3,000 is just.
Okay, and then the
changes.
comprehensive package,
Yeah.
how many courses total?
And that's about 10. And so those are some of the courses that I listed earlier on. I spoke about in real estate investments, construction management, facilities management, interior decor, Airbnb arbitrage, and a whole lot of them.
And how much is the comprehensive course?
So the comprehensive is also 3,000. And so if you want to do the core plus the comprehensive, we are looking at 6,000 Ghana cedis.
And how long will the entire course take, the comprehensive?
6 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really, really amazing at the Accra School of Real Estate. So to take 18, sounds like 18 courses for the comprehensive package for 6 weeks is 6,000 for 18 courses. And then the core requirements you said is 8 courses. Oh, this is fantastic. This is great. So what makes the Accra School of Real Estate different to other schools or other institutions out there? If you both can let us know.
So, I think we are, as industry professionals, we've been in this for a very, very long time, and we thoroughly understand what we're offering. Some people tend to come and they're more they tend to come from more theoretical, theory-based perspective. We are industry professionals who we have over 10 years plus in this. So when we are speaking with real-time experience, and that is something that's priceless as far as I'm concerned, because there's only so much that a book can teach you in this. And in this business, best believe that the reality on the ground is what has determined and what has shaped us into who we are right now.
I love what you said, that you bring real-time experience. You know, I always think it's strange, very strange, where you have professors maybe teaching business that have never run a business before. So it's all, you know, book learning. But the fact that you guys are both in the field and you bring that into the classroom. And what are some other things that separate Accra School of Real Estate from?
Maurice hit the nail right on the head. All the facilitators have a combined experience of over 50 years.
Wow.
That's a lot of experience, you know, to bring on board. And so, like he said, we don't just do theory, we do practical training. We go to the field, spot investment properties, you know, all of that. So that distinguishes us from any other institution. And again, we give free mentorship. You know, after the course, you get 1 month free mentorship from any of the facilitators. Wow. You know, and that is really important. A mentor is like a coach, a guide. You know, sometimes when you come straight out of school, you need, and all the other professions do it. So for valuers, for instance, once we complete our training, we work under a valuation firm for 2 years and study the processes, you know, before you come out, you know, as a valuer. I think lawyers also do that, the pupillage, you know. And so here at Accra School of Real Estate, we do that 1 month free mentorship. You know, you can reach any of the facilitators at any time. And so I think that is a plus.
That's fantastic. Fantastic. So that means that it's not just in the classroom, you get to go out in the field and put it to practice.
Yep.
I love that. I love that. And so the other thing I wanted to touch on here was outside of, you know, the courses and the theory and the mentorship that you offer, how do you determine who will be part of the mentorship program? Is it everybody who passes the exam, or is it just everybody who goes through the courses that will then be part of the 1 month mentorship?
Yeah, so everybody who goes through the course is eligible.
Even if they fail the exam?
If they fail the exam, that would be very unfortunate.
You got to study and pass the exam, folks. Okay.
But you see, at Accra School of Real Estate, the kind of tuition that we give you, we have time for our students. And so we'll make sure that you understand to be able to pass the exam. You know, we had our first cohort as a school in October, October last year, and all of them passed. They have their licenses, yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes. So hardly anybody fails at the Accra School of Real Estate.
That's great. So what if I'm not in Accra? Is this school just for people in Accra? What if I'm in the Bono region, or I'm in Kumasi or Takoradi? How can I, get trained and become a licensed professional?
We offer online as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can, as the classes are going streamed
Live streaming.
and
Oh,
so you
wow.
can join
Okay.
Online.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
yes,
Fantastic.
you can.
Fantastic. So let me ask you this, Maurice. You see a lot of young Ghanaians who are so eager to get into the real estate because there's this whole perception of fast money, fast money. Is this true, or would you say it's exaggerated? You talk about being in the industry for years. So you started off as a young man in the industry. Were you seeing fast money?
No.
That's the answer, folks. No fast money.
No fast money. But what I know and what I can confidently say is that it's an exaggeration, and it's obviously the perception is that people think real estate is to make quick fast money. But anybody who's made real money from real estate, you realize that over time you learn everything from compliance. You learn people to trust you. You want to create your name to be a brand. Whereby the second you call them, like, okay, Maurice is calling me or Awa is calling me, this is 100%, this deal is legit. What you understand, you need to understand, you're dealing with the real estate, you're dealing with investments, you're dealing with large sums of money. And it's ideally an amalgamation of somebody's hard work over an extended period of time. And if there's somebody who's going to trust you with that level of money, they want to make sure that you're dealing with somebody who is trustworthy. So yes, this isn't a quick make quick cash grab. This is a real career that if you do it the right way, you can sustainably take care of yourself and your family with that.
Okay, so if it's a real career, so which is the profitable career? So is it being a valuer? Is it being a property manager? What career path should I take? Because I want to see some money in real estate.
I mean, there are multiple ways. So you can make money from being a valuer. You can be a real estate attorney.
Okay.
You can be a property manager. There are so many different aspects of it. So it's just about finding that consistency and where you feel comfortable at. Because some people, yes, they can start off at as a broker or an agent, and then they get a few properties under their management, and then they can just decide, okay, I'm going to step away from the day-to-day running, the hustling of trying to just find more properties. I only deal with maybe 5 or 6 units on the management, and you're good with that.
Wow. Yeah. You had a comment?
Yeah. I was going to say that on the issue of it being like a make money quick kind of business, I keep saying that those who enter into real estate with a notion of making money quick, they leave the industry as quick as they came. They leave
with money or without money.
Very, very quick.
Guys, what I say is that real estate is, yes, it is a profitable business, but it rewards knowledge, it rewards competence, it rewards credibility. So you have to have all that.
And patience.
And patience.
Lots of it.
Lots of patience. Lots of patience. Yeah. Because, sometimes, we are brokers. We know it. We discuss it. Sometimes we feel like, a deal is closed. It is closed. Like, I'm seeing the money next week. Yeah. Something comes up and it doesn't close. So you need the patience.
Oh, yeah,
you do need the patience. Yeah.
So what would you say are some of the biggest job gaps in the sector?
I would say professional training. The real estate sector is growing, at a fast pace.
Right.
But the skill base is not, keeping pace with the growth, of the real estate space. So, and that is why institutions like Accra School of Real Estate is here, to train people who want to enter the space, to match up with the growth.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts on some of the job gaps?
I mean, there are multiple ways, like I said, a professional property manager. You also have online content creators that can end up drawing attention, and attention is currency at this point in 2026. So all those elements need to be. So the people who are tech savvy and know the ability, okay, this is what we can do online, different on social media platforms. So that is something I feel as if the new convergence of agents and brokers should look into. Or maybe other people who want to get into the business too as well.
Yeah.
So what would be some of the biggest financial or legal risks for people entering into real estate? Because, you hear of situations where maybe transactions go south, and that sort of thing. So what should a young person entering the real estate market as a real estate agent, what are some of the things they can do to mitigate some of the financial or legal risks from litigations, from lands being resold, from developers maybe not completing a project and that sort of thing?
I'll let Abba handle this, but there's one thing I'll just say is that don't be too quick. Don't be too quick to close every single deal. That is one lesson that you learn the very, very hard way, because you think, yes, like you remember that you said that you think a deal is going through and whatnot. Not knowing you've not done your due diligence. The property may not be owned by the right person, or maybe the account that you've been given is wrong. There's so many things that could go wrong in this field. So it's just about taking your time before you feel as if the deal is done. Make sure you do your homework and do your background checks before you close any deal, essentially.
So the patience
Yes.
aspect is
Yeah.
towards the due diligence.
Yes, very much
But
so.
sometimes it could be a client that
Yeah.
is traveling and they need to close it before they leave. So you're getting that kind of pressure from your client.
No, you don't have to succumb to pressure, because that can get you into a lot
Yes,
of
a
trouble.
lot of problems.
I have a lot of examples and instances to give, and so there should be no rush. Absolutely, and so that is what Maurice rightly said. Do your due diligence. As a real estate broker, before you involve yourself in any transaction, you don't want to be caught in a web of a fraudulent transaction, especially
don't
with
take
land.
$1, one city from anybody until you have your checks your checks and balances. Don't do
So
it.
don't take commissions yet.
Don't take
No.
Wait
anything.
until it's successfully
Yes.
Successful.
closed or
Yes.
successfully registered at Lands Commission.
Yeah.
Which one?
I mean,
So take
close-
it when it's successfully
yes.
closed?
Yes, when it's closed. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever had situations where you have to refund
Yeah.
commissions?
Yeah. I have.
Tell us about that.
No, so I've
You
had
don't
to.
have to be specific with
Oh, no.
client names, but
Yeah.
give us.
I've had an issue whereby somebody offered me a property that it was supposed to be was a 4-bedroom unit that a few of my tenants were supposed to stay at, only for me to realize they didn't actually have the property, and the tenants had already paid the money.
No.
So I said, that's something, yeah. The tenant kept on giving me pressure. I found alternatives. It wasn't going through. I was like, you know something, it's okay. Take your money. Peace of mind meant more to me
Always.
than the pressure that than trying to close
And
a deal.
integrity
Yeah,
as well.
100%,
Yeah.
Because people
100%.
will see that as something,
Yeah,
you
and
did
it
well.
was funny enough. I'm glad you said that, because it was a surprise. Because I guess in their mind they were expecting that, because they're not Ghanaians, so they're expecting, oh, this is gonna have an issue with the money. So no, it's okay. Take it. It's fine.
Okay.
So I've heard about real estate agents having professional indemnity insurance to cover them in case of risks. Would you encourage an agent coming into the industry to take out that sort of insurance to protect themselves from some of these deals that go left?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that is a provision of the Real Estate Agency Council now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's good to take an insurance cover. So in case of issues like this, in Morris's case, I'm sure if he had an insurance cover, that could have
that would have paid out
that
for
would have
you.
paid out. Yeah, it would have. It would have.
Sorry.
People think that real estate agents can just take videos and property tours and just post them all over social media and they're in the game. But based on your combined experience, what are some of the key characteristics or skill sets necessary, not just for you to sell 1 or 2 houses, but for you to establish yourself as a sustainable brand in the industry? Because you see a lot of businesses coming and going. How have you both been able to sustain and establish such longevity in the real estate industry in a chaotic environment, which is being regulated now?
You go.
For me, it's relationship building and maintaining.
Wow.
I have tenants who have stayed with me since 2013, who they are still my people today.
Wow.
And it's just because of the fact that I have a very simple rule. I wouldn't put anybody in the property that I wouldn't stay myself. then once you exercise that level of empathy, and also you're honest with themselves. If there's a problem, and problems do occur. Sometimes it's not you generally can't control certain things. If the air conditioner stops working, or if the generator, how is it my fault? That's not. But so far as you communicate, so you communicate with them, relationships, and you're honest. You're very, very honest about everything. Integrity is very important, like you said. It's very, very important. That integrity and honesty, and communication. That's how I've been able to maintain.
So these are real character attributes: communication, integrity, and I love the aspect
market
of
intelligence.
Yes,
as well.
Of you said building, leveraging off a relationship, market intelligence, being knowledgeable about various products.
Exactly, the trends. You know, and all that Maurice has talked about. You know, communication is key. You know, in the real estate space.
100%. Like the market trends, like what you said. Like I remember I zoned Accra. I don't know if I ever told you guys. So like in 2014, whereby so because you know most of the time when people come to Ghana and they've never been here before. So what I did is I broke Accra into 5 different zones. So using the airport as the central points, and it's zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. So that way, that also helped my investors when it came to people who wanted to buy property too as well. I showed them like it is a proximity to the airport and the price points to it. It's just all those different things. Like I said, market analysis helps you make those informed decisions, and also helps with your pricing guidelines.
So the zoning was just proximity to the airport, or was it zoned commercial, residential?
No, just residential. So proximity to the airport, yes.
Okay. And so basically talking about high income generating areas, and then the others maybe capital appreciation areas, that sort of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's important you said that, because most people don't realize that when you buy a home, not every property is for Airbnb. Not every single. This, if they come to the school, they'll learn this. I'll show them because most people
secrets to the trade. Right, guys.
Definitely, it's because people I hear all the time. I bought this property, I put on Airbnb. I'm like, okay, we'll see how that goes.
Wow. So there's a skill to it. What would qualify, because sometimes you go on Airbnb and you see homes there that you would be surprised to see on there, like tiny homes or homes in the middle of nowhere, but there is some sort of attraction, a unique selling point.
Yeah, very much so. And when we started Airbnb, we were 4 people in the whole of Ghana.
Wow.
Literally. So that time, it wasn't a website at the time. So as soon as it became websites in Ghana, we're only 4 people. I know all the 4 people till today. Right now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like you're right. But that attraction, there has to be something that makes it make sense. In a sense. So it's I wish it was maybe something you can put your finger on, but there's always a catalyst that makes people feel as okay, this property is worth me putting it. And also pricing. That's something I'm going to teach on the pricing guide. So we have a pricing matrix that I created a couple of years ago that helps people stay within a certain catchment area. Because again, I'm sure we both know that you go online and you see the prices that people, the outrageous prices that people will give.
I always have a problem with that. Always coming from the point of view of a valuer. You realize that some of the prices people quote don't really match the value of the property.
Do you think that a lot of the pricing that we see now are emotional?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
But what is driving the emotion? Is it the attachment, or is it because people's sweat went into it? Some people didn't take out mortgages. Maybe they took 10, 12 years to build the home. So are all these things part of how people come up with these outrageous,
yes, you're right.
Appears outrageous to the public, but to that individual, it appears reasonable.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that is one cause. And then also there's misinformation.
Yes.
They don't go to the right source, they don't get valuers. And so if your plumber tells you, oh, if you are ready to sell this property, you get this amount. Or, oh, this could rent for X amount. Oh, Airbnb, they charge in dollars. So even if your house, like Maurice said, is not suitable for Airbnb, you are expecting, $120 a night, whereas it's not even suitable for Airbnb. So there's a lot of misinformation. People have their own perception. It worked for this person, and so it will work for me, without taking into consideration location, property type, property size, nothing. So that is all contributing to the arbitrary prices that people are splashing here and there.
So are property prices or property values increasing because is it the property itself or is it the land? because you talk about a car depreciates from the minute you drive it off the lot. Does the property depreciate for the minute that we move in with our families and that sort of thing, and kids drawing on the walls and everything else? How do we determine that?
Land will, people make that, there's a myth, okay, that property will always appreciate, but that is not true.
Wow.
Property will not always
Folks, you've heard
appreciate.
it here today from our surveyor.
Yeah, land will always appreciate, but the structure on it, if you don't take good care of it, you don't do proper maintenance, it will depreciate, you know. And determining the value of a property, you know, we take the value of the land and then the property, the structure on it, and then we take out depreciation from the structure, you know. So for land, it would not, depreciate, it will always appreciate. You know, I saw somewhere, you know, a statement that said that buy land, they are not making any more. You know, it is limited in supply. You know, these are all the attributes of land, you know, and so it will always appreciate, but the structure on it, you need to do maintenance, you know, you need to take care of it to be able to yield, if it is an investment property, the expected returns and all of that.
It sounds like there's a lot of investment and knowledge to get into real estate. I mean, you're both talking about a lot of things maybe you learned on the field, you know, just the practical aspect, or, you know, just taking time to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
So do you think that real estate is something that you could do on the side? You know, people say, oh, it's just my side hustle. I do it on weekends or evenings. Or is this something that requires full effort, attention, constantly investing, studying, you said, the market trends, looking at even you zoning and adding value to the real estate? Can I do this as a side hustle?
You could try.
Thanks for the encouragement.
You could try. I don't know how long that's going to last. It's if you want to do something, just do it right.
Yep.
That's simply what it is. This involves a lot of legwork, and it's not nice at times. It's not fancy. It's not. Don't let the Netflix shows lie to you. This is not Hollywood Hills. That's all. Yeah. In terms of you also need to understand that you're in a different market, and the different market, the market you're operating right now, they see the world from a different perspective. Like I was saying, even back to the zoning element, Ghana is the only place that has that the prices of a property are the highest closer to the airport.
Wow.
You realize that?
Yes. Yes.
Exactly. Yes. Everywhere else, proximity to the airports, the pricing of homes is the other way around. So once you learn all these things, then you know exactly how to position yourself down the market. So yeah, it's like I said, have a if you want to side hustle,
take it seriously.
Take it very, very seriously.
Do your very best. Go in full time with this.
Yeah.
And it rewards those who are trained professionals who want to, you know, take it seriously, and not those who are kind of on and off.
Yeah.
Today I'm available, tomorrow I'm doing something else. You know, it's my side hustle kind of thing.
100% focus.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take some questions from the viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We have a question or a statement. Matthew on YouTube says, "Is real estate the new gold mine?" Woo.
Okay. It's a different perspective. So it's a new gold mine. I think now the industry is getting to a point whereby if you do it the right way, you can earn a sustainable income from it. So I don't think there's no the gold mine and gold rush. Where I think we've gone past that point. At this point in time, you just need to position yourself well, and you end up having a good, comfortable life from it.
It's a structured industry, and so you have to approach it as such.
Yes.
You know, not a space where I'm just going to dig for gold.
Yeah.
Because if that is your motive, then all you're looking for is gold. Where's the gold? You know.
Yeah.
But if you have it at the back of your mind that it's a structured industry, you have to receive training, you have to receive knowledge, you know, to be able to excel at it. Then you'll be getting somewhere.
Yeah, and also you can't really advocate for your clients very well if all you're thinking about is gold,
Yes.
gold, gold.
Yes, exactly.
You know. All right, at Pizza Real Estate on YouTube, loving the insights so far. Great discussion. Thanks for tuning in. Anita on YouTube, wow, never thought about real estate like this before. Well, great that your mind your mindset has shifted with regards to that. From a viewer on YouTube, this show keeps getting better every episode. Well, thank you for watching every episode. We appreciate that. All right, good evening. This is Abigail Daku from Lashibi. What advice would you give a young Ghanaian considering real estate as a career?
Be patient with yourself. You will make mistakes, but find a way to learn. It's not going to be easy, and we're not going to sit there and pretend and say this has been a walk in the park for any of us. But be patient with yourself, and allow yourself to learn. That's the only two things. Those are the two things I can advise you on that right now.
Yeah, gain knowledge.
Yeah.
Come to Accra School of Real Estate. We'll teach you all you need to know before you enter into the real estate space.
Yeah.
Right. So you got the education piece from the school and the mentorship.
And the
I mean,
mentorship.
I'm most excited about the mentorship because I'm a big believer in somebody walking you through the process so you avoid a lot of the mistakes, right?
But 100% likewise.
Yeah, Abigail,
exactly.
there you have it. Hello, Homeowner Show. I'm Kofi Asiedu inside Lakeside Estate. Please, when is the admission starting? Great question. When can we expect you to teach?
So admission is ongoing. Do I put the information on there? Okay, so you go to www.accraschoolofrealestate.com or you call the number 0597 111 222 and you'll be taken through the processes of registration and payment. The class begins on the 27th of April, 2026.
What time?
So it's 3 days in a week from Tuesday to Thursday. And the time is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. each day.
So April 27th, you can see the phone numbers, the website, etc. on the screen. So make sure you visit the website to register, pay for the classes, reserve your seat because I believe they're limited seats.
Limited seating.
Okay.
Limited seating.
Limited seating. All right. So, Kofi, it's your time for real estate. Okay, hello, Madam Host. This is Esther Awa in Malin Junction watching you live. Thank you so much. I'm asking if the school is accredited and also affiliated by any university in Ghana or abroad.
Yeah, so now we are accredited by the Real Estate Agency Council, and I don't want to give off too much information, but yes, we are accredited, and it gets better, so watch out.
Wow, wow, great. Hi, Madam, please, what's the contact number of the school you're talking about? This is Yao in Spintex. Probably you'll have to say the number again.
The phone number. So the phone number is 0597 111 222. I believe it's popping up on your screen now. 0597 111 222 and also 0308 244 571.
Great. So there you have it on the screen, the phone numbers, the email, the website. Take a screenshot and make sure you register for the classes. So someone who's just graduated, right, from university, and they want to get into real estate. They just finished doing their master's or their bachelor's. Would you recommend they still go to the Accra School of Real Estate after they've graduated? Or would you recommend they go and maybe work for a company for a bit? Or would you recommend they, step out and try it on their own, just bit by bit? What would be the right path for someone who's already been in school?
What would you say?
So they've been in school and studied what? Real estate? Or
maybe building
another
technology.
Discipline?
Maybe Kumasi Tech and they studied building technology or architect?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, so with that, once you come out of school, you do your national service. And so I believe that you would have done internships, whilst in school. But if you didn't, you still have your national service. It's mandatory. So you have to do it. And then after that, you can, apply, for building technology. You're a quantity surveyor. You can apply to Ghana Institution of Surveyors for 2 years. And then you come out to be a certified quantity surveyor. So that's how it works. But if you study any other discipline that is not real estate, and you want to gain real estate knowledge, yes, by all means, you come to the Accra School of Real Estate. You get that training. You go through a 1-month mentorship, and then you get your license, so you can be a broker. You have had the knowledge. You can be a property manager. All of that.
Great. So, hello, Metro TV. This is insightful. I want to enroll, but please, how long does it realistically take to earn steady income in real estate? Realistically. So, you're just starting off as a real estate agent.
It takes things. I can't put because it all depends on the sector that you find yourself in. So, like I said, you could either be a broker, an agent. You can choose to be a property manager. But again, I can put you in one of my properties in where airports, cantonments. You wouldn't have a clue what to do unless you were on the ground and you knew exactly how the market worked. So timeline, I can't put a timeline on how long.
6 months, 12 months?
Yeah, maybe six months to a year. I mean, from that point on, you would get enough information to know how to properly position yourself well to start earning a little bit of it. And also when it comes to earning, don't think you're going to start earning the big bucks in the beginning. There's nothing wrong with that. Just earn enough to be able to just maintain yourself, but you learn. Like I said, play the long game in this. If you want to make this a career that's worth your while, play the long game.
Yeah, and I think one of the discussions we had, there was an individual who had been trained through your master class, and they did not close anything for 2 years.
Yeah.
But when they did, they closed millions
Yes.
in transaction.
That's right.
So I guess there is no exact amount of time, and that was real
Timeline.
estate. Maybe property management
Yes.
could be different because you could be earning something
Yes.
monthly, almost
You have to pay your
immediately.
bills, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, in like those 2 years that that person didn't, but he didn't make any quantifiable income. But what he did was that he earned a vast amount of knowledge and resilience, because you will have to deal. That's something that I wish we need to add resilience, because you have a hard time. Some things will go wrong at a certain point in time. You need to learn how to just take it off your shoulder and keep it moving.
And just have that resilience.
Yeah.
All right, please, is there a ready job with real estate companies after completion of the school? I'll let you answer this, and then we'll wrap it up for tonight.
I mean, depending on how well you do, we can have a conversation. So we'll maybe let's Abba.
So there may be some. Do you have partnerships with some real estate companies that will be willing to take people in as an internship or a
very
job?
much so.
Yes, very much so.
There you have it. Fantastic, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, we've come towards the end of the session. I've had such a wonderful time with both of you. I don't want to let you go, but please do give us your final words, Abba, and then you as well, Maurice. What would you tell a young person looking up to you today, if you could speak into the camera and let them know your final words about real estate? Maurice, go ahead. As you're looking into the camera, go ahead and let a young person know.
I've been you before. I've been in your shoes before, and I had to take a very intentional decision that this is what I wanted to do, and how the path I needed to forge for myself. It wasn't easy, but I stuck it through. So far as I'm here, I'm fairly certain you can do too as well. So just do what you need to do, and we'll see you at the school.
Fantastic words. Stick it through. He's been there, and that is what has brought him to this place. And yourself, Surveyor.
So at the Accra School of Real Estate, our goal is to bridge the gap between opportunity and competence. And so real estate rewards, but it rewards knowledge. And so come receive training, and that is how you can excel in the area of real estate.
I love it, bridging the gap between competence and opportunity. Well, folks, thank you so much for tuning into the Homeowner Show today. We'll be back next Saturday, 6 p.m., and I'll see you then. Have a great night.
When nations rise, it begins with bold conversations. When economies grow, it is driven by partnership. This April, Ghana's business and policy leaders converge at the Quo Business Forum 2026, the nation's premier platform for investment, enterprise, and economic transformation. With special guest of honor, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, joining captains of industry, financial institutions, investors, and entrepreneurs.
The Quo Business Forum is more than just an event. It is a call to action. And so let us work together to build a Ghana that is competitive, productive, and inclusive, and a Ghana that creates opportunities for all.
Come, let's engage in high-level dialogue, explore industry exhibitions, build powerful networks, and unlock real opportunities from finance and insurance to manufacturing, agribusiness, SMEs, and innovation. This is where it all happens. From the 3rd to the 5th of April 2026 at the Quo Convention Center in Praeso Hills. Go to www.quobusinessforum.com and register now. To register for exhibitions, call 059 555 5885 or 059 555 5995. Quo Business Forum. Connect, promote, grow.
Hey, Bunty, why you there? Wallahi, today you go give me my money.
Oh, my guy, what's up? Oba unze me din na dede baby. Scan on ASA 500 cedis per. Ah.
I see. Level don't change. But to show me the way.
But there's some sorry amano. Talk to babe.
Here is Ghana dinero.
Huh?
Cash.
Yes, cash.
Let me show you the easy way to make money with One Shot.
Visit the Wanna Own website at wannaown.us. Sign up with your phone number and get ready to play. Select games on the homepage and then select One Shot Game. Deposit to make an entry, then pick a number from 0 to 99. If your number comes up, you win a cool 500 cedis.
Hey, so it'll be easy like that.
Just like that.
So I'll go buy my dream car.
Por supuesto. Just visit wannaown.us and win some cool cash prizes.
Baby.
Boom! Wanna own
You need too much.
Play responsibly. Gaming can be addictive. Accredited and endorsed by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
Christy Bro. Miss Afi, Kibo Bema is an strong kukra. Jack, the Asia or Kibo Village or Bommy Market anymore pay. The shit, I will call Quine Papa Bia, what the Kibo 100% natural spices. I am so cool. Unia, you bet Gianni, Neasashi, Kibo Gary Mixer, and Yanino, Asamuma, Abribia, any de Bia, or Easter Imo, Kibo Village, any Metro TV Jollof Cook Festival, Eddie Adriano, Bremo live, or market anymore. You ready? You better know. You best as well feeling here. Can I say, Afi, you're the Kibo 100% natural spices and a Kibo Gary soakings. And you're the best she is the Adjiani. A better life, Kibo Village or Bobby Market anymore. Jabiara any beer. Let's say every 2nd April to 6th April. Don't miss out. Kibo Village. Keep the culture, leave the moment.
Hello there, good evening. You're watching Newsnight on Metro TV. We're coming to you live from my Kwabwahima studios here at Northridge. My name is Natasha Jamra. Coming up in the next 60 minutes. The highly anticipated Queen's Conference, organized by the Ignite Media Group, has been successfully held today, with women encouraged not to conform to the often unrealistic portrayals of womanhood on social media. Vice President Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman has renewed government's pledge to ensure development of the Oti region. And ahead in business, in order to avert tomato shortage in the country, government